Go ahead and temp them out today. Freshen this line up right here. What you in your 2 weeks of woofing right now? Second week. We gotta work on this pattern. Getting this hair to lay where we wanted to lay. I'm gonna temp this up real nice. This right here comes from the do-rag. So we're gonna temp it where as though the do-rag won't interfere with the waves. And we gotta work on his getting all this right here tight, because this just matted down. We gotta get some waves in that area. You gotta do a little more combing. When you comb, when you woofing, it's supposed to still lay. When I comb it, it shouldn't be taking the waves out. Alright, so we went on in, we put our first guideline in, as you see. First guideline. And like I told him, I said, when you woofing, what you get, 2 weeks, 3 weeks? Just 2 weeks? Alright, but what I told him is when you woofing, at this length, you should have your patterns in already. So you see how this right here is patterned? You see his wave pattern? Our little fork right here. And we're gonna work on that. But his pattern is there for the most part. That one right here, we gotta do some more combing. But as you come around to the back, it's waved up. As soon as you get over here to this side, it's off. And that comes from brushing. When you put that brush in your right hand, and you like, all right, I'm gonna brush the front. So you brush this area right here, brushing it, and then for some odd reason you might switch hands with the brush, or you might put the brush in your left hand. So now with your left hand, you brushing this down with your left hand, and then as soon as you put the brush in your right hand, you go right here, and you skipping this part. You skip this whole area. So whenever your hair look like this on one of the sides, not matching up as they do on the opposite side. See, this side right here is all happening with the same hand. You're brushing all this with the same hand. That's why all the pattern is the same. Then when you get over here, this is your switching hand area. That's why it's off. You see the waves right here, the waves back here, but right here don't meet up. That's where he's switching his hands at. And then up here at the top, he's going for the beehive, but this is not wavy. And it's not wavy because he's not brushing it. We got to work on brushing this area. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna bring it down. We're gonna bring it down a little bit. That's all. We're gonna bring it down. We're not gonna cut it all the way off. We're gonna bring it down a bit. So next week when we come back, you'll see the progress and his waves actually growing into the same pattern on this side right here. We're going to get this pattern to meet up right here on this side. And we're going to get some waves going on the top. So now we got our second guideline. I went on and put my second guideline in. The first one was a 0 with the guard closed. Then I went up, guard open. So now, actually my third guideline, I went with the one guard closed. So next is going to be the one guard open. It'll be the one guard open next. And then more than likely I'll go with the one guard closed. Go ahead and finish the taper all the way in. Put the head straight up. See now, so when he put his do-rag on now, this is the line where the do-rag made the indent in his head. So we're gonna taper this up. And now when he put his do-rag on, it'll be right there to tape him up. Alright, so we just finished going in with the one open, and then we went with the one closed against the grain to bring the taper in closer. So we brought it in a little bit closer now. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to the first guideline and blend that in closer. Then we're gonna come back in on the second guideline and fade that in closer. So basically you work with it. You got one level you go into, that's your first one, and this is your second level you go into. Now what you want to do is you want to go back and you want to bring this, blend it in with the basically almost bald, because this is your one you went in with. It's your one close. So right here is your two close, and now you want to bring your two in with the tapered head, and you want to bring your one closed in with your two closed. All right. So now we're gonna make all this look like magic, baby. Alright, so we brought the top blend in. We brought the two in with the tapered head. So now all that is faded in together. Now we're gonna fade the bottom out. And we can go ahead and put that line on the back, on the side. So we went on and finished fading it all together. I put the line on the side. So now when he put his do-rag on, in the back he gonna be tight. He ain't gotta worry about that line pressing the rest of the hair up. Now we're gonna come around to the front. We're gonna taper this front, lift your head up. Go ahead and taper this front up and give him a fresh line up. So we went in, we put our first guideline in on both sides. First guideline. After this first guideline, we were going to our second guideline. The first one was with the guard closed. So we just did our second guideline. Going up just a tad bit more. We don't even go up that much. You can go in, you come in, you want to flick out. Come in, flick out. Go in, flick out. Go in, flick out. Same thing on the opposite side. We'll go in a tad bit, flick it out. Flick out. Flick out. Flick out. There we go. Perfect. We just went in with our second guideline. As you can see, it's starting to blend a little better now. Lift your head up. You can see that taper. It's got to work on this wave pattern a little more, that's all. As you can see, on one side, we go like this. From this side to the opposite side, a clean wave pattern connection, and then it's a little off, but we're gonna fix that. By the time we done here today, we're gonna fix all that. Now you see that taper on the side right there? Taper come around to that thing in the back right there, boy. Come on around, look at that side. All flawless right there. And come on around to the taper. And we're gonna clean this line up in the front. He gonna be icy when he go back to school tomorrow. So we went on. Everything tapered even on the side right now. Go ahead and finish this line up. But once y'all see this line in the front, clean this side up over here a bit. Come back and do some touching up over this area right here. But check it out. In one more second, and she gonna be fire. Alright, so we went on there one more time. Put the line in there. tighten this spot up some. Straighten this out a little bit in there. Do a little touching up right in this area. Tighten this end up a little bit right here, a little more. Be right back in 1 second. Alright, we got the finished product. As y'all can see, it's definitely a kitchen haircut, you know. But just letting you see it can be done. You ain't gotta spend a lot of money on getting your waves tight. Look at that. Look at that. You put that do-rag on and keep woofing for another 2 weeks and go on and cut some of this down. Keep the comb to it. You gotta keep the comb to it. You gotta keep brushing. You gotta work on this side right here because this side don't have the full connection. We're gonna work on this side. 2 weeks, we're gonna come back and holler at you, and we're gonna have some waves on this top end. But there we go. Got your 360 waves with the taper. Keep it moving. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't gotta go spend $25 on that. In the kitchen, baby. In the kitchen. Let's get it. You know how we do it. Ain't no money time when we out. Check out the decent shorty.